Good morning, sunshine. So I'm getting ready to make breakfast, and I thought I would pop on here and talk to you guys about seasons. So I love seasons for many different reasons. As a chef, seasons are so important for seasonal eating, changing our ingredients, changing our meals to suit what time of year it is. But seasons go beyond just what we find in nature. Excuse me. So, a wonderful, not guru, he has a movie that he made that's called Not Your Guru, but it's Tony Robbins. But he is a fantastic self-development speaker, and I've watched and participated in several of his events, and they've really helped me to be able to grow, change perspectives, do things a little differently, a little bit better. And he talks about how every year nature goes through seasons, but as people, through our lives, we go through different seasons that share very similar qualities to the seasons of the year of nature. And then as a society, we go through seasons culturally and economically that correspond. And one of the big things that he talks about is, good morning, thanks for joining me over on YouTube. I am making a wonderful breakfast, and we're talking a little bit about how we can recognize and lean into different seasons to live a little better. So when we lean into the seasons of nature and we are eating in a way that is fresh and organic and wholesome, it supports our health. When we recognize what seasons we are in our own life, we can identify habits and things that are really going to help us. This is a healthy meal, so I am going to make breakfast with vegetables. I know, but it's gonna be delicious. So here's the thing. When you're eating seasonally and supporting your health, like I have here yellow, red, and orange bell peppers, and these have as much vitamin C as an orange does, which is really important for the winter season, which by my long johns you may know I am in. I'm also adding mushrooms into what is going to become an egg scramble this morning because it's got a lot of vitamin D. And we don't get as much sunshine or as strong sunshine during the winter months as we do during the summer. And the last thing I'm adding is onions. And they have a lot of, the alum family is really good for antioxidants. I'm sure at some point you have seen the hack that is going around Instagram and TikTok about how you can take garlic and honey and make essentially a cold preventative shot but you can get the same health benefits by cooking a meal on a daily basis that is going to give you protein and fiber and nutrients. So Dave is asking if I like Taco Bell. I will occasionally eat at Taco Bell, but it's not one of my go-to. Just like everyone, there are moments when we are out and about living life where being able to pick something up pretty easy. And they do have vegetarian options. I do enjoy like the black bean gordita, but more often than not, I try and fix my meals at home. So this morning, I'm going to go ahead and get my egg scramble started with my mushrooms. My bell peppers. And my onions. And there's a little bit of garlic that is in with these onions. On Saturday, I did a streaming where I was meal prepping. I was making some soups and getting ready for this week, and part of it was just chopping a little bit of extra vegetables to make my eggs in the morning so that this part goes really quickly. But when you can eat seasonably, you can really boost your health. So this is just a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper, because you can't cook good food without a little seasoning. And I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes. It doesn't take very long. And then we'll add our eggs into it. Well, thank you so much, Dave. So, I apologize. I was reading the comments, and he was saying that he doesn't even know how to cook. And, you know, that's something that I think a lot of people, let me try and get my camera straightened up a little bit, struggle with these days, because we have become, in a lot of ways, very dependent upon convenience foods. And, you know, Grubhub has never been more popular. It has never been easier to have pre-prepared meals delivered to us wherever we are, at home, at work. And in order for that to happen, they use a lot of pre-processed foods. And pre-processed foods lose a lot of their wonderful nutrients and flavor. Whereas if you can eat at home and cook for yourself, you get a lot more of that. And there's lots of things that you can do to set yourself up so that it is quick and it is easy to make meals at home. So I meal prepped over the weekend, making soups that would be easy to take to work and will hold for weeks or months. So Dave is saying that millennials are better than Gen Zs. I think we all have like different skill sets that we are brought into, and then what we set our priorities to really depends on what it is that we are bringing to the rest of the world. So I know for myself, like, I really am a huge fan, a champion of getting in fresh, wholesome foods and being able to support our bodies with nutrition and movement in ways that work within our schedules. And it's different for all kinds of people. Pardon me. I'm telling you, I am making this because it is that season, and I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's a little rough and grainy than it normally is. And having the nutrients to help me fight off potential colds and illnesses is something that I really need for myself right now. And this is a great way to do that. So it's only been a couple of minutes since I started it, and we're ready for the eggs to go in. And I'm just going to add them right into the pan. Hold on, I'm going to wash my hands.